This the book of 2nd Exodus, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Kah Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Rule well, been a great example to his younger brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, this edifying lesson, this another edition of Measure Thou the Time Diligently. And we're going to get straight into it and let the video play. Got a few precepts back in the things that the Lord said was going to be happening in the last days, you know, through this video from Jason A. And I put the disclaimer up because I think they started giving me copyright strikes for using his videos, but we don't make money off the work we do on YouTube. It's free of charge. We ain't getting paid from YouTube. This is not for monetary gain. It's just informative and just a warning from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Hi. Just be okay. You're gonna be okay. Hi. You're gonna be okay.
When I was driving to the command post, it really looked like an apocalypse.
It's beyond anything I think any of us could have ever imagined. It looks like we're in a third world country.
100-mile-per-hour wind gusts, hurricane-force winds, unleashing fires across Southern California at this hour. These are the images coming in right now. Authorities are calling this a, quote, particularly dangerous situation.
Straight to that major emergency unfolding in Los Angeles right now. As we go to air, 4 major fires are surrounding the city and raging out of control. Harrowing images show the apocalyptic blaze. Near Malibu, residents filming as fire engulfs their home.
You're gonna be okay. Welcome to the park.
Incredible pictures, aren't they? Hurricane strength winds are fanning the blaze.
You couldn't see. There was spot fires everywhere. There was trees coming down literally as we were driving, and multiple houses on fire. Definitely the worst brush fire and worst incident that Pasadena has seen in its history.
Absolute catastrophe in Southern California, being described by people there as just hell on earth.
This is the view from a airplane as from KTLA photographer Paul Sanchez as he's giving us an aerial perspective to the devastation in the Palisades. Sky 5 unable to fly due to a temporary flight restriction put in place because President Biden is in town. But this is an incredible view of what it looks like from above.
First, how would you describe what is happening in your city this morning?
It is absolutely cataclysmic. It is terrifying.
I got a way to describe it. This the book of Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. It say, Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise. I gotta keep tapping screen on phone and die. With thunder and earthquake and great noise, and with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And that's what's going on over there in Southern California, LA area. You know, the Lord is judging the earth. And these things are going to continually intensify because we only, what, this fire started a day or two ago. We was only 8 days into the so-called New Year. You know, it's only the 10th now, 10 days in, and you got California ablaze. You know, earthquakes happening on the other side of the world. You know, earthquake. I think an earthquake hit. It's earthquakes and all kind of strange events happening, which they ain't strange to us because we know why these things are happening. The Lord is judging the earth. You know, and this they say the worst wildfire in LA history. you know, so-called wildfire.
It is bigger than anything we've ever seen, and we live in fire country. We're used to having fires every year, particularly since the onset of climate change. But what we see today, 3 full-scale fires and 2 smaller fires all at once in Southern California is one of the most outlandish things that we've seen with regard to fire.
It is like driving through hell itself down here. Literally through hell.
The fire is growing. We have no percentage of containment.
Brother, you good? Okay.
See how the wind just pushes those embers.
Underdog brings the game to you. With Underdog's new...
And those embers are from another fire, not even from the one that we're seeing here.
When they ask you to evacuate, evacuate. This is not.
Now, when I was watching over this video before while I was putting precepts together, just watching it, ain't no commercials pop up. Now that I'm doing the video, fuck the commercial on pop up.
Drill.
This wildfire, we talk about how quickly the whole thing blew up. Take a look at this incredible time-lapse video from Alert, California and the UC San Diego. This was taken from a building on Wilshire Boulevard. Look what happens there. Time-lapse video as that fire suddenly sets the entire...
I got a precept in that moment where old buddy was whimpering like a hit dog. Hit dog gonna holler, man. Let me stop. But this the book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 25. It say, woe unto you that are full. And that's, speaking to these people of the world. Because we warning these people. We warning the whole world what the Lord is finna do to the earth, man. And nobody listening to the prophet. Nobody taking heed to the sayings of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai that are written in the scriptures, that he gave us this glorious opportunity to be called and presented before the world, as men who teach this word. The Lord gave us this opportunity to present his words before the world, publish it. And people laugh at us, mock us, scoff us, talk shit. Nah, calamities are befalling, and just because you ain't in California, don't think some strange can't happen where you at, such as tornado, or hurricane, or a fucking flood, you know, or a fucking Arctic blast, you know. So don't think you got away scot free because you ain't in California, or a fucking earthquake and a sinkhole open up and swallow up a whole town, man. You know, it say, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now," because a lot of people be laughing, and making fun of the men of the Lord. For ye shall mourn and weep. Yeah, so people laughed and mocked and scoffed all these years, because the apostles been going out for what, 4 decades, if a decade the right word, you know. But this truth been out going all the way back to the you know the boom of it out going all the way back to 69, 1969, 1970, going back to the humble beginnings of the one west, of this truth being proclaimed throughout the earth. People been laughing, scoffing, and mocking, but we coming to a time now where these things are finna be fulfilled, and they finna eat their words. It say, woe to them that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. And that was the point, and that was what they were doing in that one clip. Them 3 dudes sitting there crying, and they probably was part of the alphabet community. Because what you crying for, man? Just move on. Hey, you just gotta move on. Fuck you crying for? It's all gone. Move on. Fuck it. But these people love this current world, so they can't just move on. They lost everything. But that's why the Lord warned us, like, hey, in a moment you can lose all this shit. You know, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Hillside ablaze. Sandra, that's what happens when you have up to 100-mile-an-hour winds fueling this. It's like a jet engine that's igniting these flames and spreading them all over. The way that fire blew up.
Did y'all see that chariot? Hey, the chariots could be hosts on the news nowadays, because they always on there. Air clip, you know. Chariot pop up, on a nigga, on these niggas. Let me bag it back a little bit. Check out. Let me bag it back all the way to the beginning.
You have up to 100-mile-an-hour winds fueling this. It's like a jet engine that's igniting these flames and spreading them all over. The way that fire blew up that quickly and literally.
And then there was a couple of them shot past. One just stopped and lit up real bright and then took off, man. You know, that ain't no goddamn drone. Chariots of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good, man. Orchestrating these catastrophic events, even though if Esau using his Mountain Dew weapons, his Dew weapons, not Mountain Dew. It's called Dew weapons, direct energy or weapons. It don't matter. The Lord is allowing it, because if the Lord don't want something to happen, it ain't gonna happen. You know.
Doubled in size in an hour is just remarkable.
Yeah, which is why the sheriff right now, they're still in survival mode, but they're prioritizing life over everything else, his own words. This is 0% contained at this point, and that is how fast it spread. And we just had the weather report from Adam Klotz. I mean, we've got dry weather, wind gusts, which are going to continue, we are told, for days, John, which is only going to make matters worse before anything can start to turn a corner.
You know, when you see this on time lapse, it shows you just how quickly these things blow up, which is why, again, it's so imperative for people who are in these evacuation areas to get out. Look at that. Just the entire hill just erupts on the right-hand side of your screen there. Remarkable.
Praying for everyone in these fires' path is just absolute destruction right now. We'll keep following it, John.
This was going viral to all over the place. Look at this video. So this was a guy who didn't heed the warning, stayed behind, and look at what happened here. I mean, to be surrounded by flames in all direction with your dog there. So this is not what you want to have happen. So as you know,
do we have an update of what happened to?
I mean, if he was able to post the video, I hope he ended up being okay. I hope he was able to get out, but I don't have an exact update on what exactly happened.
And this is one of many just heartbreaking visuals that have developed since the Pacific Palisades fire broke out.
Right.
And this is a prime example of why you should leave when they tell you to.
Yeah, it's not a joke. They're not saying it just to say it, and it also it's very selfish, frankly, to stay behind, because you're putting potentially firefighters' lives on the line to try to save you, and getting in the way of their ability to save property or do other things.
Hey, and at the end of the day, if the Lord want a motherfucker dead, can't nobody save you. If the Lord want the fire to consume you, then you're gonna get consumed by fire. And whoever else trying to save you.
You know, there's a reason why these these statements are made.
We will have more in terms of an aerial perspective, we believe, tomorrow once the sun comes up and we begin to get a good measure of the level of devastation here. But if you've been watching the coverage, you can deduce, frankly, dozens and dozens and dozens of homes in the Palisades area have been lost. The Palisades Village under siege tonight, homes along PCH, along the beach, gone as well. One of two communities under siege tonight. Altadena struggling as well, as we saw moments ago. Entire neighborhoods burning, rows and rows of homes from a fire that has spread out of Eaton Canyon into the neighborhoods of Altadena.
Heidi Montag and husband Spencer Pratt have lost their home to the fire, according to TMZ. Actor James Woods posting this video of flames near his home.
We've got a lot of planes going over, dropping water, but...
And actor Josh Gad posting this video of the view from his home.
Seen flames from my house like this ever.
The fire erupting in the Pacific Palisade foothills west of Los Angeles around 10:30 local time. Fire trucks racing to the scene, aircraft attacking it from above.
We threw everything we had at it really quick. We knew that if we didn't get it in 20 minutes, it would go to hundreds of acres.
But those efforts, no match for those devastating Santa Ana winds.
Just in the past couple of seconds since we've been here, this fire has crested this little hill we're on. The entire basin here is engulfed in flames.
Catastrophic wildfires raging across Southern California at this hour, killing 2 people so far, destroying hundreds of homes and businesses and forcing mass evacuations. Wind gusts up to 100 miles an hour are whipping flames through highly populated neighborhoods as officials warn the worst could be yet to come. And so we begin a Wednesday afternoon. Hello, I'm John Roberts in Washington. It is just hell on earth out there, Sandra.
Absolute.
You ain't seen hell on earth yet, John Roberts.
Break and destruction for so many right now.
Let's get out of here. Whatever I lose, and there's nothing I can do about it.
It's just so sad, and I feel for everyone that's lost property and fires. I've never been this close to it.
One official called this, quoting, the worst case scenario.
Nah, I ain't gonna call it the worst case scenario. But the worst case scenario is approaching. Because we definitely living in the worst case scenario. But this book, 2nd Exodus, chapter 5 and verse 8. The fire, there shall be a confusion also in many places. And the fire shall be often sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places. And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And menstruous women, monster seeds. All in the folks shit, who evacuated, who house ain't caught on fire yet. Looting and shit. You niggas, man. Hey man, that's when it go down and Esau always put you niggas on the news, capture you niggas stealing it, put it on media, social media and shit. That's why when Esau when all hell break loose, Esau ain't gonna hesitate to mow a nigga down, man. Whether you like that or you a thief and you do shit like that or not, because you portrayed as a criminal all the damn time. It's like I keep tapping the string because it's gonna cut off. It's on low battery mode. It's a lot. But the point being, the fire shall be sent out. And the fire is being sent out again. This the book of chapter Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. It reads, I come to send fire upon the earth. And this the Lord on his return. He said he coming to send fire upon the earth. And what will I if it already be kindled? So the Lord is coming to send fire upon the earth. And you say, what will it if it already be kindled? So it's already going to be fire on the earth before the Lord return. Through war, through so-called natural disasters, through anarchy and chaos, you know. So it's gonna be going down before the Lord return. You know, it's gonna be looking like this in a lot of places. Catastrophic events. So like, damn, somebody fucking called the damn fucking robocall called Salak. And I'm gonna close it out with this. This the book of Psalms. This the book of Psalms, chapter 48, and verse 1. It reads, "Praise ye the Lord." Salak. Yeah, the book of Psalms, chapter 148, and verse 1. I'm gonna read the whole chapter. I mean, yeah, well, not chapter, but yeah, that's chapter. This the book of Psalms, chapter 148 and 1. It say, "Praise ye the Lord, praise ye the Lord from heaven, praise ye him in the heights, praise ye him, all his angels, praise ye him, all his hosts, praise ye the Lord, praise ye him, sun and moon, praise ye him, stars of light." It say, praise ye heavens of heavens, and and ye waters that be above the heavens. You know, it say, and ye waters that be above the heavens. It say, and let them praise the name of the Lord, for he hath commanded, and that they were created. He have also established them forever and ever. He made he made a decree which shall not pass. You know, and that's the same thing the Lord did with Esau. Hey, you got boundaries that you cannot pass, and it's decreed. So it's only so far you can go with your rulership, and it's gonna stop at the exact moment the Lord got it allotted to stop, and you're gonna be taken down, my boy. And America gonna burn by thermonuclear destruction and laser beams from the chariots, the real direct energy weapons. And this bitch gonna burn from sea to shining sea, and you ain't gonna be able to fly no plane over it and try to sprinkle some goddamn pixie dust on it, man. That red stuff they be dropping out them planes, that powder or whatever it is. You know, you ain't gonna be able to dip in the Gulf of America and get in the Gulf of America water and try to sprinkle the magic Gulf of America water on the fire when America burning. You know, keep going. It say, "Praise ye the Lord," verse 7. "Praise ye the Lord, praise ye the Lord from the earth, ye dragons and all deep, fire and hail, snow and vapors, stormy winds fulfilling his words." So, hey, the words of the Lord are being fulfilled due to these stormy winds, and that was the point I wanted to get. You know, these different things are judgments executed by the Lord. You know, these catastrophic wind gusts and all these different things happening, the fire starting at the and Esau could be behind this, but at the end of the day, who is in control of Esau? How about Shem Yahushua? You know, Esau ain't doing nothing on his own. Esau can't go outside of the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's doing the bidding of the Lord and unknowingly. He think he accomplishing different feats that the Lord has no control of, but no, the Lord is allowing you to do the things that you're doing. Why? Because they fulfilling prophecy. The words that we bring out to the earth and publish in the earth are aligned to what you dumb idiots doing. Why? Because it's all prophecy and you doing the will of the Lord. Verse 9, it say, "Mountains and hills, fruit trees and all cedars, beasts and all cattle, creeping things and all flying fowl, kings of the earth and all people, princes, and all judges of the earth, both young men and maiden, and old men, let them praise the name of Yahweh, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above, his glory is above the heaven, the earth and heaven. But that just go to show, hey, in the kingdom of heaven, all people are gonna praise the Lord, the heathen and all. Ain't gonna be nobody praising no other deity, idol that's being praised here. It's not gonna be mentioned. You're not gonna want to hear if the Israelites hear a mention of any other deity when we, you know, come back out of those chariots and we establish we tell you heathen what the law is, because all Israel is gonna be righteous. We ain't gonna have to teach Israelites no more. But we tell you heathens who to praise and who to God. And you mention goddamn Buddha or goddamn Jesus or whoever, that's off with your head, buddy. Verse 14, it say he exalteth the horn of his people. Who is the horn of his people? Yahweh Shai, his son, who died on the cross, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, but his name is Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. It say he also exalteth the horn of his people. Yahweh Shai is the horn of his people. The praise of all his saints, who are the saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. You know, and Israel is a people near unto the Lord. So why would the Lord burn a people that's near unto him in hell for eternity? Bishop Nate. Right. It don't make sense. But Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. And we're going to end it giving all honor and glory once again to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakwadash, and double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Rule. We have been a great example to us young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful. Shalom, Kwame Shalom, and Baba. Shalom.